I have to hope more people will come. Let me get this spammed.
Everyone.
Hi.
And let's see, where's that document? Is there anyone who's willing to take today?
I don't mind taking notes.
Nice. Okay, awesome.
I was even thinking that we can do like a roll thingy for the notes every week, someone else. I don't care.
I think that would be good. But
if you can send me the link, I'll do that.
Yep, here we are.
Yep. Perfect. Thanks.
Oh, nice. Now we got the crew. Okay. Well, let's get this party started. Let's check in. So I am toggling on. I'm going to be very active in leading this meeting. I'm distracted by the fact that I just got off a call with like 3 other people about what's going on and the thoughts of a major change. But my intention is to talk about our opportunities to solve some of the problems that we have. Big problems that might require a total perspective change on the roadmap. How about Jen?
I'm really interested in what you have to say. So that's my intention, I think. Not distracted. I can make notes, or I can assist Chris making notes.
No.
Yeah. Chris?
Yeah, I don't care. Like, you do it or I do it, but for me, it's not necessary to do. If you want to prefer doing it, you can do it.
Yeah, I do it. And yeah.
Okay.
Try.
Sure. Well, then I'll immediately check in. I'm not distracted by anything, not even by notes anymore then. And I'm just here to listen. Giving it to Wojtek.
Hey guys, I'm super interested about what we're going to discuss, and I'll just try not to fall asleep. And I'll give it to RJ.
Hi, a little distracted, just trying to finish up some test branch stuff. And then, yeah, interested in the discussion. And let's go with Oz.
Hey guys, not distracted. Yeah, excited to get into this stuff and explore strategy. That's always fun. And let me pass it off to Edu.
Edu, you there, buddy?
Let me pass it to Alex.
Hey guys, I'm not distracted, and I just woke up, so I'm gonna be paying attention and drinking some coffee.
Kai.
I guess I'll pass it to Kai.
I'm just watching Wojtek, who really looks like he's on the verge of falling asleep. So I want to be. I think it will be toggled off. Like, I will raise my voice if I have to say something, but I'm really looking forward to hearing actually what everybody else has to say. And it seems Edu is back, so I will close it off with him.
Hi. I'm not distracted, and I'm very interested about this new issue and the option that we have to solve it. Next one, Alex, maybe? Is the next one?
I think Alex already went. Did anyone not go? Okay, cool. And is there anyone besides Kai who wants to be toggled off? Okay, cool. So when we go around on reaction round, don't pick Kai. Okay, if he wants to talk, he has to interrupt us. Okay, cool. So yeah, then.
Do we also do what we did this week, Chris, for the video?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess we could do that first. Let's do that. You want to start?
I am. Is someone prepared? Because I still needed to. I just thought of it actually. Is someone who has some notes of what they did?
Yeah, I can go.
Okay. Are we recording, by the way? Sorry.
Yes, this is.
Cool.
Well, let me double check. Do you guys see it saying live streamed? I started live stream.
I'm checking just now. Wait a second.
I started the live stream like an hour ago. I was hoping it would still be going.
It's all good. It doesn't say it anything here, but on YouTube we are green, so it's all good.
Okay.
I can do this for us.
Yeah, it's weird that it doesn't say live streaming anymore, but I've been streaming for an hour because I didn't want it not to work. And once it worked, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let it go. Okay, anyway, what I did this week. So
nice job.
Working with a new writer and Chris on a Liquid Democracy post. Did a multi-sig meeting to show everyone how to do the multi-sig. The reward DAO is starting off great. We started actually deploying milestones on our migration campaign with Sacha, and there was this governance meeting, which I'm getting ready for and coordinating with other people to talk about the major issues on the Ethereum network. I started looking into getting the ENS enabled, or what we would need to do ENS with our current DApp. And let's see. I met up with this guy, Kames, who I'm really excited to integrate to the team, who's kind of a Uport expert. And I'm hoping he can lead the Uport side of things for us. I'm also working with Art DAC to chat about the potential of getting them on the platform. There's also this, there was some Burning Man stuff that I took care of, so that will, to get that whole episode done with our old DApp, as well as Alice.si needs a review. I worked with them, and we also made some progress on ERC 777 with Jordy for Nick Johnson. So that was the week. How about Wojtek?
So I finally traveled to Europe. That's a big achievement, my personal one. I've been to a few meetings and I've talked to some interesting people. I've talked to Alan about design a little bit and set up some more meetings. And yeah, I'm getting back in the whole stuff. So I've been developing whole day, but didn't achieve that much. I'm really sleepy today. And I see, who do I see? Jen.
Sorry, I was muted. So I'm just back since yesterday. So I literally just tried to get an overview of what's going on, checking messages, yeah, stuff like this. I haven't done much since yesterday. Sorry. Alex.
All right, hey guys. So this week I deployed the updates to the Toshi app that I made to the production net, and I just put up pictures and announced that in the communication channel. And then I've started on the bounty for getting web injection into the Giveth app. And so that's kind of what I'll be working on until that gets done, because it's a blocker to getting the DApp to work on the mobile platforms and being able to interact with it properly instead of just having to use the Giveth wallet. Chris.
Yes, in the meantime, I have my notes. So I started off this weekend on the 31st reworking a collage with the pictures of the stickers that Grace sent, because there were a lot of doubles. That was fun, but no, actually it's her second most liked tweet. So that was in fact a good thing. Then I took 2 days off, but talked to many people in between. I talked to Grace on strategy for how we're gonna work with onboarding DACs in the future. Follow the governance meeting and the other one. I did social and Slack follow-up, amongst which I also posted opportunities for contributors for communication, which were all picked up. So that's great news. And I continued, and I will continue, and I will normally finish today a new Medium post as well on us being live on Mainnet with a walkthrough. And that's it for me. Did we already have Oz?
Hey guys. So yeah, this week I got back into the DApp code. It's looking really nice. I'm really impressed. You guys deserve a huge round of congratulations, and I guess not everyone can give that to you guys, and so since not everyone looks at the code. But as a person that's been looking at the code after not seeing it for a little while, congratulations. And yeah, and then working on trying to figure out how to help with the mobile stuff and kind of where that's going. And that's all I've done this week. Let me pass it to RJ.
Yeah, so I guess earlier this week we kind of started doing them campaigns, the mainnet, and so I made a couple fixes regarding gas price and whatnot. And then today I've been trying to, we'll kind of get the the testing deployments and all set up and continuous integration all finished up, because we kind of had the last minute changes to the contracts, and so we didn't bother updating the testing sites. So yeah, I'm hoping to get that, or I will get that done today. Anybody, Satya?
Yay. Hi. Yes, I've been doing not that much, but that's going to change. Haha. Anyway, I've put proposed milestones, so I'm halfway. I think I will finish the rest tonight. So these are the milestones from the old proof of concept dev. And I'm also trying to arrange a trip with Wojtek to Amnesty International headquarters, where we will present the 17th. And tomorrow I will be finishing the notifications for the DApp. So that's whenever a milestone is proposed or donation is made or whatever, needs to review something, then you will get an email notification. So that really will help speed things up, I hope. And it's fun to have it. So that's basically what I'm doing this week. Who hasn't gone? Kai?
Yes, I have done, thanks. So I did just some maintenance this week, mainly updated all the packages in a website wiki and bridge. And I will continue to actually, I get some overhaul. Like, it's not deployed yet, but there's some code yet for the website that I will push on the weekend, I think, to update the donation page, this kind of stuff. Add some new stuff to the wiki and reorder the wiki. That's like my goal for the weekend, the rest of the weekend. Has everybody gone?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Did I go? Okay. If everyone went, then the logistics of this meeting, we have some big things to discuss. So it might break process a little bit, but I'm going to try to maintain the process of how we usually do things. Also, Kai is toggled off, so we'll just skip him when it comes to reaction rounds. Okay. So agenda items, I have two, Mainnet Tragedy solutions and any other agenda topics?
Campaign setup. We'll probably be covered in the first one anyways, but you can put it on there.
Yep.
Anybody else? Okay, then we will just start with Mainnet Tragedy. So my tension is I was deploying campaigns and the migration campaign, the DAC, and all these things on the mainnet, and realized how expensive things were. And I also have been, you know, I'm lucky enough to get in a lot of these chat rooms with people in that are, you know, running the Ethereum network to, like, you know, for exchanges and things like that. And everyone is just dying. You know, gas prices are ridiculous. Nodes aren't working. Just basically across the board, if you talk to anyone who's really deep in the Ethereum game, the network is broken right now. And it's probably pretty irresponsible to be building a charity platform on the live mainnet. So my proposal is that we move back to testnet. We reconsider our roadmap on deploying live, and also research other opportunities about working on a testnet with our current SysDApp, like we were planning on doing on mainnet, and then just making payments on mainnet, and also consider building a coalition with other, at least while the proposal is we take two approaches. Number one, we start on our alpha on mainnet, we rebuild our alpha on a testnet. We pick the testnet to do that on, and continue to go forward like we were planning, while in the background having a second group that is researching solutions on building a proof of authority connection with a coalition of other dApp developers. So that's the proposal. Clarifying questions?
What's the purpose of the testnet deployment that you're talking about?
Well, the main purpose is to use it for our own organizations and continue developing, like, and understanding and testing what we have, and dog fooding as much as possible. But dog fooding and using our dApp to organize ourselves on the testnet, so everyone is using the testnet like it was the mainnet, but then payments are done on the mainnet separately.
Just directly from the multisig?
Yep. Well, we'll talk about. I have a something proposal on that for the second. Yeah. Any other clarifying questions?
I guess for you kind of just explained it, but for the pool of people, I guess if you could, sum that up again. The pool of are you saying that there a pool of a consortium of people want to get together and try to come up with a temporary solution on mainnet?
Okay, so I'm gonna yes. Okay. So there's two things. So we continue on our own on the regular testnet, but we consider building a proof of authority chain with a couple other projects, because any project that is trying to launch right now is going to have their come to Jesus moment like I had over the last 3 days. So there are likely many projects I can think of, like obviously our friends like Aragon Status and District OX and different other projects that might want to launch on mainnet soon that we're friends with would be probably interested in being involved. Also, there are other projects like TrueBit that's doing the art DAC. I had a lot of calls with Christian Reitwiesner and or today messages with him, and I have a call with TrueBit after this. They do their goal is to link chains So they actually came up with a paper today about this exact topic, linking a proof of authority chain. Actually, I was just talking to Christian and he slipped it in. But anyway, then there's also Polkadot and other projects within Ethereum, Grid Plus from Consensus. There's a lot of people that are realizing this problem, that we could collaborate and at least picking our favorites and going together on a solution. I think it's probably the better strategy than just, hey, let's deploy our own testnet, right? And while we build this coalition on the side, and we probably take a couple of people out of projects they were working on to focus on that strategy, we will continue on testnet and using our dApp the best we can. Just to bring perspective to the situation, deploying the campaign cost about $80. It cost me about $80, and every milestone, it's about $1 per gig away. If you want to go without even counting the campaign, if you just go from initializing the milestone all the way to collecting the milestone, it's a little less than $1, but it's a good estimation, especially with Ether price going like this. So I would, so right now, if we want to deploy a milestone and have it all the way through, it's going to cost us about $30, $40. And that's just not reasonable. So that, I kind of went on a couple tangents there. Did that answer the question, Oz?
You nailed it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Any other clarifying questions? Okay, reactions. Let's go with Sasha.
Me? Yeah, like I said before in the Slack, I don't think the cost is really an issue. I mean, campaigns, we only deploy it like, we deploy one and then we have like 2 more that we need to deploy. So, okay, so what? We pay like $80. I mean, Ether went up like almost 4 times now. I'm sure we can afford that $80. And for Milestone, I also don't think I don't see the problem really. For donations, there is a problem, of course, but as we don't get any donations, it's not the problem either. Apart from that, I think it's a very good idea to start researching other solutions, maybe even outside of the Ethereum space, because nobody knows when this is going to be solved. As far as I've seen the talks on DEF CON, it's going to be a problem for a long time. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and I think it's not really whether we are mainnet or testnet, it should not really have any influence on how we want to be like a transparent charity, and that we show this off to other charities. Like I'm going with Wojtek to Amnesty, and our talk, whether we are on mainnet or on testnet, our talk will be the same, right? So, and we will spread the same message and show the same things. Like we work transparently, because a lot of what we do is not actually on chain. It's also in the holacracy and in the meetings, and so in that sense, it doesn't really matter to me. As yeah, if we can think of some way to pay everybody transparently, then, and if that's on the mainnet or testnet or some other way, then I'm fine with it. So that's my reaction. Chris?
Yes, so I agree with both of you. So yeah, I think we can, what I would say is what we could do is maybe as a little bit of a counter proposal is that we do deploy the 3 main campaigns and link